Doggy. Still though, don't forget to breathe. In all the way, out all the way. Good air in, bad air out. All the while, you are being a bad motherfucker. What is up, my friends? Good morning. It is an absolutely beautiful Monday morning here in Arkansas. I just wanted to log in and let you know, well, that I love you and I care about you and I'm thinking about you, and that, well, there's no more of a bad motherfucker than you. You got this. Just be strong, think positively, act proactively. Don't get in that circular thinking. Just think linear. What's next? What's next? What's next? What's next? Don't think back, think forward. You got this. Oh, looky here, we got some big shit going on this week. We got Mueller testifying. We got the president. Well, he wants to meet with Schumer, because Schumer went down Friday to the border, and he stopped telling the lie that it's a manufactured crisis and that there's nothing going on down there and there's no reason for extra aid and there's not a problem. Because that is a lie. They would like for us to just let these people go without even taking their name down, which is stupid. They're not seeking asylum if they're not going through a port of entry. If they're swimming across the river and trying to make their way through a desert, they're trying to sneak past Border Patrol. They're not looking for asylum. If they were looking for asylum, they would follow a road and come in through our ports of entry. Stop telling the lie, Democrats, that they're just seeking asylum. They're trying to sneak in and got caught. Why would they pay $5,000, $10,000, whatever the hell, when they could just go up the fucking road? Go across a bridge. Go to the U.S. Embassy in any country. Mexico missed the deadline today to become a third-party asylum state. Actually, no one else did part of that thing, but they sure have lived up to helping curb the flow of illegal immigrants. Trump gave them 45 days to make a change. They make a big fucking change right away. So, thank you guys, Mexico. You're gonna have Mueller testify this week. Nadler thinks that, well, that's just gonna be it. He says it's obvious that Trump has committed high crimes and misdemeanors, and, well, Mueller's going to come out and he's going to elaborate on his report, which he's already said he's not going to do. Mueller said, this report is my testimony. Mostly to get around the fact, and it's fixing to come out because they're going to ask him questions. He knew immediately there was no collusion. Because I knew there was no collusion. And if I knew there was no collusion, well, it's fucking obvious. Now, as far as obstruction goes, well, firing James Comey did not in the least and could not possibly obstruct the investigation. You can't obstruct an investigation by firing someone, because someone else will be appointed to finish the investigation. We went through this for a couple of years. I know some of you have heard, some of you have not. But I have maintained all along that this was just bullshit. Like Trump says, a witch hunt. If you look at those instances of obstruction of justice, they're all bullshit. Because he went into this knowing there was no justice to obstruct. He knew immediately there was no collusion, and sat there milking money from the government, from the United States people, millions and millions of dollars, so that he could prove obstruction of justice and draw it out so that he could get as many instances as he could on the president of anything. And once again, coming out on Twitter, coming out in the media, coming out and saying anything like, of course I'm fucking guilty. This is bullshit. That is not obstruction of justice. That's just stating a fact. Nadler has hated Trump since he was 450 pounds heavier. How do pieces of shit like that live for so fucking long being fat, and I've got high cholesterol, about to die of a fucking heart attack, and I'm not even 250 pounds? Maybe I'm a worse piece of shit than Nadler. That guy's a piece of shit. You see Adam Schiff, at least they didn't have Swalwell on the Sunday shows yesterday. But man, they had Adam Schiff on there. And that dumb cocksucker, that is the biggest losing piece of shit. All this fucking Mueller shit is about is these cocksuckers getting on TV one more time so that they can run for their fucking office one more time and retain their power, which is all that Democrats care about. Their power. Just listening to Nancy Pelosi talk. Our strength is our unity. And our power, our strength is unity and our power is our caucus, or some shit like that, she says on a regular basis. It's supposed to rain today. I don't think it will. Man, smile at everybody you see. Hold the door open. If you don't feel like smiling, you ain't got to. But if you see somebody who obviously needs one, man, smile. Give them your smile. You might just save his wife's life. You might just... That smile, that holding that door, that doing anything is a butterfly effect. Them, you holding the door for somebody makes them go, oh, man. Somebody cares enough to hold the door open. That little bitty thing. And then later on that day, they'll be in a little bit better of a mood and not have that road rage or not punch somebody at McDonald's. I mean, you never know. You never know. Anything good you do can only add to the good. It sure as hell don't add to the bad. I love you. You're strong. And if anything has proven that to you, well, just look at the last couple of weeks. You're a bad motherfucker. Think positive. Be positive. Act proactively. And be each other's motherfuckers. I love you. Oh, I was driving down the road yesterday going to my buddy Kendall's house, which is a bad motherfucker all the way. Check out Wright's Prints. But there was a man, I seen a big old man. He was walking. He obviously got too hot. He was puking. So I went on to Kendall's house and got me a bottle of water and run back up there. And that motherfucker was still sitting there. Could not walk, couldn't breathe, couldn't think. He was just dehydrated and puking. And so that bottle of water, you should have seen the look on that man's face. It was like I'd given him $1,000. All he could say was thank you, thank you, thank you, and smile. Handed him that bottle of water and then drove off. So that's what you do when you do something for somebody. You don't sit and wait for a reward. You're not doing that for them. If you do that, you're doing it for you. Be strong, be good to each other. That's what I mean when I say be each other's motherfuckers. Have a good day.
Little doggy.